And we live.
Jill, back up in this motherfucker once again. Goddamn Trivia Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Still on our quest for knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Got some more difficult questions today. So I ain't wanna wreck y'all mind too much, you know what I'm saying? So I just kept it around 30 questions. But we're gonna have some fun with it. Wait till some people come up in there. I finally just found the stream and shit, so I'm in. I like that thumbnail too, that shit clean. I see we got the people starting to come in a little bit, 3 people. It's gonna feel kind of weird. I'm doing this shit without my headset. I don't want to hear all that clicking and shit today, so I had to go and drop that motherfucker. Mark Wonderlick, what's up with it, man? Utah in the house. What's going down?
What's good with it, fam?
He said he came to plead the fifth in this motherfucker today. Don't plead the fifth, man. Jacob Jennings, what's up with it? What's going down? What's good? Shit, we
Salute, fam.
can't do this trivia, man. It's Trivia Tuesday. Hold it down. Mark Wonderlick say touch that like button. Definitely would appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got some questions mainly from the 60s today. I want to do the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. But shit, I got so caught up in the 60s, so I'm just gonna do each decade on their own. So this time we're gonna start with the 60s, then next time 70s and so forth. So I guess that's why I shouldn't have been arguing with Lala D, because that's what she was trying to say. Derek Bailey, what's up with it? Salute. Marlo's Corner, Trey X. Jacob Jennings, like button smash already. El Chapo in the chat. Damon Pete, what's going down? What's cracking?
Salute, fam. I'm back here typing shit.
Yeah, what's going down? What you say, bro?
I was saying salute. I'm back here trying to get it out, share the video and all that good old stuff.
Oh, yeah. You know I already got you. I'm going to hold you down. What's up with y'all, though, man? Chop it up a little bit before the people start coming up in here, man. About to hold down this trivia. Marcus Johnson, what's up with it?
Damon Pete, salute, fam.
Picasso, salute. What's going down with you?
Salute.
Yeah, I got some hard ass trivia today, man. See, y'all go ahead and loosen up your Google fingers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Do some little exercises to loosen up your joints and your muscles. You know what I'm saying? Because I got some hard shit for you, man. I ain't gonna even lie. If I had to do this shit as like a little test or something, I probably would fail that motherfucker. But I know somebody who will pass it though. Rod X the Champ just stepped up in this motherfucker. What's up with it?
The champ. What's good with it?
Dog Judge, appreciate that super chat. Salute, fam. Let me come through and set this shit. Hopefully these other motherfuckers follow suit. Salute Trey X, salute Marlo. All love, fellas. My favorite channel on YouTube. I got daddy duties, but I'm listening. I already appreciate that, fam.
Fam, appreciate you.
Goddamn Chris Ray, yeah. Salute to the Trivia King.
Hell,
Rod
man.
the champ. My
Thanks,
man
Ray
Rough ass
Ray.
up in this bit. Don't take him lightly, goddamn. He might slide over to Google and put something on you. Salute to the corner in the block, fam. Goddamn, what's up with it?
Salute.
Let some people come through, man. I ain't got a whole bunch of questions. You know, normally I come through this over like 60 questions or something like that. But the questions don't be as difficult as these. So I said I'm going to go ahead and cut it down some. You know what I'm saying? Just do a good 30 questions. And I was going to do a breakdown today too, man. And in light of the tribe of Issachar winning that heavyweight fight this Saturday, I wanted to do something for like a little Mexican fighter breakdown. As Kid Azteca, who I was going to do. But I ain't have time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make that up on Thursday. So we're gonna have one breakdown on Thursday. We definitely appreciate y'all coming through, fucking with us, man. Like they said earlier, appreciate everybody hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? I know all y'all subscribe, so ain't no reason for me to say that shit. You know what I'm saying? But how y'all feeling, man? What's going down? Goddamn, what's going on in the boxing world? Or y'all just want to go on and jump to it? Y'all let me know what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't take too long, man. I ain't gonna work you to death tonight. Goddamn, everybody down there saying what's up to everybody. Rod is the champ. I guess I gotta start calling Chris Rayner the champ too. Goddamn. Dalton Judge, salute to the champ. I mean to the chat. Already. Well, they ain't saying what they want to do, man. I guess I might just go ahead and jump into it. You know what I'm saying? Boxing trivia. We in the 60s and shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw the first question out there. Okay, the first question. Dalton Judge, bro, Trey, Shawn Porter says he signed a contract. Goddamn, that's good news. Shit, I can't wait to see that fight. I don't think Shawn Porter got nothing for for Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? I think he got a bad Earl Spence got a bad a bad style for Shawn Porter. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna be able to beat Shawn on the outside with his longer reach, with his good jab. If Shawn Porter get on the inside, he's gonna be turning him up to the body. The mid range, he's gonna do both of them, touch him with the jab, loop the left hand around the guard, rip shots to the body. I just don't see a range that I favor Shawn Porter in, man. So there ain't no good news for him. Derek Bailey said Ward was on First Take saying AJ is the truth. I ain't hear him say that. I was just hearing him say that. I heard him. I didn't see the whole segment, but I heard him say that Stephen A. Smith was telling Stephen A. Smith that he need to respect AJ and respect Ruiz because he kept on calling Ruiz butterbean, and then he turned around and he say AJ just straight trash. And I kind of don't like when they say a fighter straight trash because they take too much credit away from the person that beat him. Ruiz went out there and did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Derek McGee, salute. What's going down with you? Brown on boxing. Spence versus Porter is officially signed by both parties. Goddamn. Let the unifications begin.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
So what's that for September?
They ain't said the month yet. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think I heard something like September. Dog Judge said waiting for the venue and the date. So they ain't set the date yet. Now, Seeing the Dream says salute to the boys on the corner where beat downs happen, placing fight bets, whole spine on us, and a lot of shit. Let's get it. What's going down, fam?
Brown on, salute. Derek Bailey, salute. Not Seeing the Dream.
Salute. Derek Bailey, exactly, Trey's. Yeah, goddamn, let the unifications begin. Chris Rayner, AJ invoked this rematch clause. I saw that shit, man. I saw that. I don't think he had no choice. Like, what can he tell his fans that he needs some fights to get right again? Like, nah, man, people like a warrior. You need to get your ass back in there and try to go get your belts. And you're really lucky because if it was up to Trey X, you wouldn't get no rematch because you quit the fight. I don't feel like fighters who quit deserve a rematch. Fuck a rematch clause if you quit, man.
I'm with you on that. If it's a close fight, you know what I'm saying, a rematch should be, to look forward to. But when it's a one-sided beatdown, you about to move on with your life, man. Get back in the gym. Get your distance and your goddamn your clinching right.
But even if it's like a Lennox Lewis versus I seen Rottman and he get knocked out like that, I'm still not tripping, man. I mean, I wasn't tripping on Lennox Lewis getting a rematch. He didn't quit. He got knocked out. So I ain't tripping on a champion getting a rematch. But if you quit, absolutely not, man. Brown on Box said Ward never said a word about wanting to fight Wilder. That's a good point, man. He saw something in AJ, but he didn't see nothing in Wilder, though. 501 Shot Boy Zan, what's up with it? Caught the corner on time this time already. Goddamn, welcome back. Jacob Jennings, Shawn Porter gonna bite Earl like Mike Tyson versus Holyfield. You better do something. You better that motherfucker bring a pistol. Benedict Emmanuel, what's up with it? Said all I'm trying to see is Spence versus Crawford. That needs to happen ASAP. Hey man, don't that's cool. I want to see that too. Don't get me wrong. But don't shit on this fight though, bro, because this is a unification. You know what I'm saying? This fight has a lot of value. They giving us fans what we want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see all of them matchups, but we can only do them one at a time. Goddamn, let's not run down there and get one. Let's walk down there and get them all. You know what I'm saying?
Salute Benedict Emmanuel, Damon P, KF Harris, Baton South, Deep Town, 501. Good with it, man.
Brown on boxing, MARLO'S corner Trey X, salute. Brown on boxing, Ruiz is going to beat AJ's ass again. I think it's going to be tough on him because, AJ going to have all his minions. He going to have a referee to help jump the motherfucker. Judges on the payroll, all of that go. You know what I'm saying? Damon P said he got to take the rematch. What else could he do? That's what I was saying, man. That'll be a bad look for him to do anything else. KF Harris, salute. Bonton South, D-Town. Chris Rayner said, Hearn said, you better go now. And don't let my belt stay with that Heyman guy. Yeah. Brown on Box said, Ward saw something in Wilder. The same thing Mikey saw at Earl. Ass whooping up. Dog Judge, Triggs, what you think? Vlad and AJ, same size, both robotic, both weak chin. Manuel Stewart taught Vlad to pump that jab and hide that chin. Makes sense to me for AJ to go to Crunk. Thoughts? I mean, it ain't never a bad idea to go to Crunks, man. You know what I'm saying? All the skills and what you about to say?
No, I said fact.
Yeah, all that knowledge and shit up in there, you know what I'm saying? But you got a good point. See, but it ain't just AJ or Vladimir Klitschko. A lot of them big, tall dudes, they don't have the greatest chin. Like if you look, like you said, Klitschko, AJ. What about Michael Grant back in the day? I remember when Jamil McCline hit that motherfucker and he fell and broke his ankle because his goddamn chin so weak. Lennox Lewis didn't have the greatest chin. Like we talking about Hakeem Rodman and a few more fighters, Oliver McCall or whatever his name is. Like them big tall fighters don't be having the greatest chin, man. So like when you see somebody like a Wilder who can actually take a pretty decent shot, that's really an outlier. That's not typical. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you though. Ain't nothing wrong with going to Kronk's gym. Now I seen the Dream smash the like button. Appreciate that shit, man. Goddamn. Derek Bailey said AJ said he not changing trainers. Goddamn, you better do something, man. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into the trivia and shit. If y'all don't mind. You know what I'm saying? So my first question, we in the 1960s. Next time it was the 70s, the 80s, then the 90s. So first question is, fighter began to box while staying in Germany in the army. Had wins over George B., Emile Griffith, and Jimmy Ellis, and lost to Joey Giardello for a chance to win the middleweight title in 1960. I'm gonna read that again. What fighter began to box, was stationed in Germany in the army, had wins over George B., Emile Griffith, and Jimmy Ellis, and lost to Joey Giardello for a chance to win the middleweight title in 1964. I don't know why I can't even see the chat no more. Let me go ahead and come back in real quick.
It sounds like your Wi-Fi trip.
Huh?
It sounds like on my end, Wi-Fi was going in and out.
Hey, once again, what fighter began to box? Can you see the chat? Is the chat moving?
Yeah, now it is.
All right. Up in that bit. Oh, them niggas just didn't answer.
Roughhouse just
came out with a bad motherfucker. Yeah, Roughhouse got it. That would be Ruben Hurricane Carter. You know what I'm saying? Bad middleweight motherfucker. Whooping dudes. I ain't know nothing about him. I ain't never even seen the movie. You know what I'm saying? But that is the answer. That would be Ruben Hurricane Carter. Shout out Roughhouse TV. Texas Google fan West. This out of the missing Dixon line, goddamn me. All right, the next question. What great 60 fighter won gold at middleweight at the 1952 Summer Olympics? This one ain't that bad. I see Dawg Judge said he froze on. I see y'all doing Damon P with the Hurricane Carter. Once again, what great 60 fighter won gold at middleweight at the 1952 Summer Olympics?
Don't just.
Bailey said I should have.
Don't just say you breaking up bad on his end too. You break your Wi-Fi trip.
I don't know what the fuck going on. Hold on, I got a little trick, man, and see if my shit is tightened up. I see a couple of people left probably because of that shit. I see somebody heard it. Look like I see the answer down there. Hold on.
Just YouTube algorithm. Welcome, fam.
What's going down?
Keith Johnson, welcome, fam.
Yeah, welcome to the gym.
Hope y'all hit that.
I see y'all down. Yeah, I hear him saying I'm in the mat. I just went over there and tried to reset my Wi-Fi and shit. So I hope I sound better. I see y'all down there with the Floyd Patterson, though. So I said it good enough for y'all to get the answer. But that's who it is, Floyd Patterson. Make sure I ain't on mute or nothing. Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me better now. Damon Peace, or Not Seeing the Dream, can't hear you, Trey X. Goddamn, let me know if you can hear me now. Damon Peace said I'm still breaking up. I'm still breaking up. God damn, say hold on for a second.
All right.
I hate to leave this motherfucker. Hey, look, hopefully I sound better in a second or something, man, because I think I might know what the problem is. I still sound better. All right, YouTube algorithm say I sound good now, so my little old trick work. So that was Floyd Patterson, man. Appreciate that shit. All right, Muhammad is the one. What's up with it?
Salute, man.
All right, Dawg Judge said I'm good now. All right, next question. What 2 milestones did Floyd Patterson achieve at heavyweight? Rod Sports, what's up with it?
Hyphy, what's good with it, fam? In the building. Rod Sports Elite, salute, fam.
All right, Kenneth John said I'm better now. Everybody saying I sound better. Hyphy, what's up with it? Peace, peace, peace. Everybody hit the like button if y'all appreciate the content and hard work on the block. Goddamn, all right, everybody saying I'm good. Okay, the question. What 2 milestones did Floyd Patterson achieve at heavyweight? 2 big milestones at heavyweight. Once again, what 2 milestones did Floyd Patterson achieve at heavyweight? Okay, YouTube algorithm said reign twice and restarted lineal. I don't know about the restarted lineal part, but reign, he was the first 2-time lineal champion. That's definitely the first one. Your first 2-time champion. You know, it was only one belt back then, so first 2-time lineal champ. And then what's the other one? There's one more. I see y'all with the championship twice. It's one more. Became the youngest champion at 21. YouTube algorithm got another one. So that's a good job by YouTube algorithm. Youngest champion at 21, first 2-time lineal heavyweight champion. What you say, bro?
I was just checking them out. I said, hell yeah, it was a good job.
Okay.
Don Dada
was going down. Next question. What was Floyd Patterson's nickname in boxing? Once again, what was Floyd Patterson's nickname in boxing? His alias. Rough, I say lineal and most defenses. Nah, you close. The 2-time lineal and youngest to win. Yeah, I see y'all down there pulling up the rear. Once again, what was Floyd Patterson's nickname in boxing? YouTube algorithm got him again. That'll be gentleman of boxing. Right, that's the champ talking about pretty boy. But he was the gentleman of boxing.
With that perm coming to the side.
Yeah. All right, next question. What fighter did Muhammad Ali refer to as the big ugly bear? I know this one gonna be easy for a lot of y'all. Once again, what fighter did Muhammad Ali refer to as the big ugly bear? Kenneth Johnson talking about the rabbit. That do sound kind of familiar. You seem like somebody did call him a rabbit. Right, it's the champ, Sonny Derek Bailey. I knew I was gonna get somebody with a phrase. It would be our first subscriber. What's up with you, Ronald Finkley? Salute to Tyler. Welcome to the gym. I see y'all with y'all Sonny Liston.
Welcome.
Said George Foreman. Our Sonny Liston is the correct answer. Monton South D Times, not seeing the dream. I see y'all. Sonny Liston. Okay, next question. What year did Fidel Castro ban boxing in Cuba? Once again, what year did Fidel Castro ban boxing in Cuba? Yeah, I know we done asked a lot of questions, man. So I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to find some different questions for y'all. 501 Shawboy Zan said, nigga, I don't know. Michael 616, what's up with it? What up, though, everybody? Smoking bubble gum and learning, man. Hey, I'm on this goddamn Fire OG right now. That shit had me sleep. YouTube algorithm, man. Who is YouTube algorithm, man? Do you know you? 1961. That's the answer. Goddamn, YouTube algorithm got another one.
That's what I'm over here thinking, Jay. Him and Kenneth Johnson.
Hey, it be so many motherfuckers coming through trying to infiltrate. You know what I'm saying? But hey, next question. What Cuban fighter defected to Mexico after Castro banned boxing has wins over Curtis Coates and Emile Griffith and and went by the nickname Mantequilla? Once again, what Cuban fighter defected to Mexico after Castro banned boxing has wins over Curtis Coates and Emile Griffith and went by the nickname Mantequilla?
Butter. That's butter.
Yeah. He was smooth like butter too, man. I had went it and looked at some of his old fights and shit. Okay, Muhammad is the one say Kid Gavilan. Kenneth Johnson, Benny Perret. Nope. Tyler, Jose Napoles. That's exactly who that is. Salute to Tyler, got the Jose Napoles, Mantequilla. I watched him when he fought Curtis Coates, because y'all know Curtis Coates was my coach and shit. And he went out there and put some old Curtis Coates, man. He was smooth like butter for real. I was very impressed.
Salute Tyler, man.
Yeah. All right, I see y'all with y'all Napoles, a few of y'all down there. All right, next question. True or false? Archie Moore was the ring #1 contender for 2 different weight classes in his career. That would be light heavyweight and heavyweight. Yeah, look at Tyler down there flexing on him, boy.
I hear it.
True or false? Archie Moore was the ring #1 contender for 2 different weight classes in his career. That would be light heavyweight and heavyweight. Don Dada say false. Rod X the Champ say true. Derek Bailey say true. YouTube algorithm true. KM Harris true, goddamn. Picasso, he still talking about Montequilla, goddamn. Everybody down there saying true. Some people scared to guess, man. It's true or false. Throw a guess out there. 501 Cowboys and say it's true and false. Hell no. I ain't gonna do you that bad, man.
All of the above, huh?
Yeah. Jacob Jennings, false. Picasso, yep, my coach told you. I remember chopping it up with you about this shit. Bonton South D-Time, true. Not seeing the dream, true. YouTube algorithm, trolls. that would be false. He was a number one contender in 3 weight classes in his career. He was the middleweight number one contender in 1942. He was a heavyweight number one contender in 1950 and the heavyweight number one contender in 1955. But you know he didn't get his title shot until he was a light heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people really don't think about his career as a middleweight as much. So that's why I threw that question out there like that. So that would be false. Goddamn. All right, next question.
Just say, man, you got your trick question, goddamn me.
I will put a few up in there, but you know what I'm saying, from time to time. Okay, next question. Who did Carmen Basilio challenge for the welterweight title in 1953 and lost a 15-round decision? Derek Bailey said didn't know that. Dog Judge trick question. I see y'all. All right, once again, who did Carmen Basilio challenge for the welterweight title in 1953 and lost a 15-round decision? Mark Wonderlick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. Rod Champ, Sugar Ray Robinson. It ain't Sugar Ray Robinson, champ. Kenneth Johnson of Sugar Ray Robinson. Our judge got a bad motherfucker. That would be Kid Gavilan. That is Kid Gavilan. Good job by Dalton Judge.
Get him, bro. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, next question. Who did Kid Gavilan defeat for the welterweight title in 1951? So who did he beat for his title? I see y'all down there with your Kid Gavilan, Mr. Boxing today. Welcome to the gym.
What's good?
I see you, man. Salute.
Hey, man. If y'all ain't, make sure y'all check out Mr. Boxing today, man. Go support my brother, man. He keep us up on all the heavyweight, up-to-date facts. Any conversation.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm tripping. I thought I recognized him for the heavyweight.
Yep.
Again, who did Kid Gavilan defeat for the welterweight title in 1951? Bobby Graham. It ain't Bobby Graham. Billy Graham. No, it ain't Billy Graham. Muhammad Ali. Not seen. Now we ain't talking about heavyweights, welterweights. Who did Kid Gavilan defeat for the welterweight title in 1951? Seeing Billy Graham. That's not who I saw when I was looking at. And as a matter of fact, the first couple of questions I had stopped at got from the rest of these questions they all came from BoxRec. All right, YouTube algorithm got it. That'll be Johnny Bratton. So that's who Kid Gavilan won his title in 1951. Johnny Bratton. I got you. That's a good job by YouTube algorithm once again. Next question. Hold on. What fighter boxed and trained in the Air Force? And while in the Air Force, they trained the man who would eventually give him his first loss, his first professional loss. That might sound kind of confusing, so let me read that again. Once again, what fighter boxed and trained? Oh, I hear something on your side, bro. Go on mute. All right, once again, what fighter boxed and trained in the Air Force, and while in the Air Force, trained the man who would eventually give him his first professional loss? And the person that he trained, he gave him the first professional loss, his name was Doug Jones. Okay, Smooth Teddy B, goddamn, what's up with it? What's going down? My Sugar Ray Robinson. No, it ain't Sugar Ray Robinson. Dog Judge, Johnny Bratton. I knew that froze me out again. Goddamn, what you mean it froze you out from answering? Once again, what fighter boxed and trained in the Air Force? And while in the Air Force, trained the man who would eventually give him his first professional loss? YouTube algorithm, who in the fuck are you? Goddamn, talking about Bob Foster. That's exactly who it was, man. Goddamn job on that. I knew I was gonna trick somebody up with that shit, man. Bob Foster, that was the guy. God damn. All right, next question. Okay. What fighter defeated Emile Griffith in a trilogy for the junior middleweight title and was named the Ring Fighter of the Year in 1967? I'm gonna assume when they say the Ring, it's the Ring magazine. So that's what I'm gonna keep. That's what I'm gonna say when I ask the questions. So once again, what fighter defeated Emile Griffith in a trilogy for the junior middleweight title and was named the Ring Fighter of the Year in 1967? 501 Shawn Porter said he just gonna listen, guys. Kenneth Johnson, YouTube algorithm got another one. That'll be goddamn me, Nino Benvenuti. Goddamn, that's a good job on that one. Nino Benvenuti. Okay, next question. Who is the only man to stop the Untouchable? That was his nickname, the Untouchable. Once again, who is the only man to stop the Untouchable? Dog Judge, YouTube keeps freezing. My signal straight. My kids watching Netflix with no issues. They probably mad, man. That motherfucker Eddie Hearn and sick them on us, man. We've been doing too much talking and laughing at AJ. Goddamn, so they said they gonna make all our life hard. Goddamn, respect AJ with his podcast. Once again, who is the only man to stop the Untouchable? And y'all got to know who the Untouchable is. I ain't gonna even tell you. Rod Sports Malik say Jay got a YouTube algorithm once again. God damn, that's a bad motherfucker. I'm gonna have to go get Lawrence Williams, somebody for your ass.
Timmy
Antonio. What'd you say, bro?
I said it's Timmy Diamond. Salute, fam. In the building.
Oh, Diamond, goddamn, I'm tripping. What's up, bro? Yeah, Tyler with the back door. Antonio Cervantes. That's exactly who that was. Good job on that. Okay, look. Who is the first champion from Thailand? Goddamn. Once again, who is the first world champion from Thailand? 501 Shawn Boys and a motherfucking historian. Yeah, and I seen the thing. So I need to pull out an old ass magazine for these ones, Trey. God damn, yeah, that's on purpose, man, so we can learn it. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Boxer today, yeah, I don't think Chris Ray talking about Pancho Villa. It ain't Pancho Villa. That's a good guess, though.
I see you,
that motherfucker YouTube algorithm got one again. He is a bad motherfucker. I think he's going to Google, but he's a bad motherfucker on Google. That'll be Pong King Petch. That's his name, Pong King Petch. Next question. What fighter had to have lights flash from the corners to signal the end of the round because he was deaf and had wins over Kid Gavilan and Patty Young? Not on Google. I think I know who you are. When you responded to me like that, I think that pretty much told me who you was. I know who it is. Once again, what fighter had to have lights flash from the corners to signal the end of the round because he was deaf and had wins over Kid Gavilan and Patty Young? Timmy Diamond's Marlo blowing on that gold, goddamn. What you smoking on over there, boy?
Some of the goddamn glue.
Glue? Goddamn, I got some of that 5 OG. Main down there, Matt Ham Hill. I don't even know what that is, boy. Goddamn, once again, what fighter had to have lights flash from the corners to signal the end of the rounds because he was deaf and had wins over Kid Gavilan and Patty Young? Yeah, 501 Shawn was in time. You got that leprechaun pipe over there. Dog Just, I knew that shit too. Keep freezing, goddamn. Our YouTube algorithm said he ain't got no idea this time. Yeah, I got a couple of questions. I had bad motherfuckers in mind. Goddamn, it ain't gonna all be patty cake. Hey, y'all give me a plead the fifth. And then my shit. Oh, I just accidentally hit my shit and got out the chat real quick, man. Y'all give me a second. I'll be back. I accidentally just hit this button. That's why I hate these what is this shit? If it ain't no Apple phone, what's the other shit that y'all got? A Galaxy and all this shit? I can't stand this Samsung shit.
Android.
Yeah, Android. I can't stand this shit. That's the kind of tablet I got. All right, they gave me a plead the fifth from KF Harris. YouTube algorithm talking about Unc. What you know about Unc, boy? I think you over there telling on yourself. All right, the fighter name is Eugene Hairston. He had a nickname. I should have wrote down the fucking nickname, but that's his name, Eugene Hairston. And that motherfucker was deaf and he was mute. You know what I'm saying? But he was a bad motherfucker from what I was reading. Next question. What fighter defeated Eddie Macon by 15-round unanimous decision to win the vacant WBA heavyweight title? Defeated George Chuvalo by 15-round decision in his first title defense and lost the WBA title to Muhammad Ali in a unification fight. Timmy Diamonds, his nickname was Silent. That's what it was. Yeah, there we go. That's what I saw. I'm tripping. I don't know how I didn't hold that in my head. Timmy Diamond said, hold on, y'all need to give me that. I will give it to you, bro. YouTube algorithm said, who you think I am? Well, damn, you might not be the person I was thinking then, because the other person, they didn't want to hear nothing over the air. But you saying you want me to say it out loud, so I'm going to go ahead and leave you alone. You ain't the person I was thinking. Once again, what fighter defeated Eddie Macon by 15-round unanimous decision to win the vacant WBA heavyweight title? Defeated George Chuvalo by 15-round decision in his first title defense and lost the WBA title to Muhammad Ali in a unification fight. And it's a famous fight too. Look up at the chat. I said it 3 minutes ago. What you talking about? This one that I'm on right now? YouTube algorithm say you can't keep a good man down for long. He bounced back with the Ernie Terrell. That's exactly who that was. That's the What's My Name fight. He fucked up when he said that shit to Ali, man. He should have called that man by his name when out there and got the brakes beat off his motherfucker.
Hey, that's fucked up. Dalton Judge said keep kicking him out and freezing up on him.
Yeah, I keep on seeing that shit. Yeah, they tell me Dom is Uncle Tom, huh, man? Hell yeah. All right. This one probably gonna be a little tough. I don't know though. Next question. What fighter went by the alias Old Bones? That shit tough for me. I had never heard about this person. What fighter went by the alias Old Bones? YouTube algorithm said, no, Trey, you were right on who I am. So you McGregor? McGregor boxing stars? That's who you are? Once again, what fighter went by the alias Old Bones? Yeah, that's probably who you are. Like I said, once again, what fighter went by the alias Old Bones? YouTube algorithm. Joe Brown. He said, yeah, that's who he is. I knew that's who your ass was.
Yeah, and they don't got too many motherfuckers like you running around here.
Look, see, he one of them. See, this is the type of person he is, y'all. He like to sit down and critique a motherfucker and try to find what I'm doing wrong. But I told y'all from the beginning, I don't do this shit perfectly. I don't know all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I'm going to make a mistake. But I'm always open to correction. So if y'all hear me say some shit that's wrong, just correct me. And I will be, I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to correct that shit. But next question. Who is the only man who gave Joe Brown a title shot? Once again, who is the only man who gave Joe Brown a title shot? I see y'all down there with the Joe Browns and shit on the follow-up. Once again, who is the only man who gave Brown a title shot? And this is according to BoxRec. All of this shit, except for like the first two questions, I got this shit from BoxRec. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it's 100% gold, but I got it from BoxRec, so that's my source. Okay, YouTube algorithm say Charlie. Okay, Carlos Ortiz, that's what I got, main boxing biker. Xavier came in with the same person, but according to BoxRec, it was Carlos Ortiz who gave him the title shot, which he lost. Next question. Next question. Who is the only man to stop Carlos Ortiz? And I should say again, according to BoxRec. Who is the only man to stop Carlos Ortiz? And this is a fighter that y'all done heard of too. You know what I'm saying? Some of these fighters I know y'all ain't heard of, so I ain't gonna try to drown you too bad, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'm gonna try to have fighters that, you know, we done heard of. YouTube algorithm got another one. Ken Buchanan. I don't know why I keep calling this man YouTube algorithm. That is McGregor Boxing Star. That's who that is. Buchanan. Okay, what's next question? Man, talking about what up, boy? You been in here for goddamn 30 minutes.
What up, man?
All right, Xavier said Joe Brown was a champion when he lost to Ortiz. Like I said, man, according to BoxRec, man, that's what I saw on BoxRec. All right, next question. Who is the only man to fight a draw with Carlos Ortiz? Once again, who is the only man to fight a draw with Carlos Ortiz? Man said, no, I've been here for 3 minutes. I'm just fucking with you. Already know. Xavier said that is according to BoxRec. That ain't what I saw, bro. Who did he win the championship from? Because I only saw one title fight on the whole BoxRec. Like I went down his record and I only saw that one title fight. And I already know if YouTube algorithm ain't down there trying to fuck with me about it, I must be on the right track. But yeah, the untouchable. Yep, Timmy Diamonds, the untouchable. Nicolino Loche. That's exactly who that was. Okay, once again, who are the only 2 men to stop Gene Foreman? Once again, who are the only 2 men to stop Gene Foreman? Okay, Dave Charlie. Okay, I'm gonna go back and look at that. If I'm wrong, when I come back and do this shit again, I will correct it. That's what I did last time. So if you tell me something and I got it wrong, I'm gonna keep track of that shit and then I'm gonna correct it next time I come through. Okay, Rod X the Champ say Robinson and LaMotta. Xavier the Boxing Nerd, he reigned from 1956 to 1962. Who you talking about? YouTube algorithm said, yep, Dick Tiger and Sugar Ray Robinson. Dick Tiger and Sugar Ray Robinson. That's the answer to the question. Okay, next question. What was the real name of the fighter who won Fighter of the Decade by Ring Magazine? Hold on. Okay, I asked that question wrong, man. I didn't even finish that motherfucker. I'm tripping. All right, next question. True or false? Emile Griffith took both of his knockout losses at the hands of Floyd Patterson. Oh, no, hold on. I'm tripping. I can ask the other question. I remember that motherfucker. I'm going to ask the other one first, though. True or false? Ingemar Johansson took both of his knockout losses at the hands of Floyd Patterson. Okay, I see a true. From Xavier the Boxing Nerd. I don't see nobody else got them. It's a 50-50 chance. All you got to do is guess. Now, I seen the Dream say true. Right as the Champ false. MARLO'S say true. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. That would be true. He took both of his knockout losses at the hands of Floyd Patterson. Okay, the question that I was going to ask, but I thought I had wrote it wrong. What was the real name of the fighter who won Fight of the Decade for the 1950s by the Ring Magazine? Once again, what was the real name of the fighter who won Fighter of the Decade for the 1950s by the Ring Magazine? Timmy Diamonds, goddamn, he say he ain't no punk with this shit. That would be Walker Smith Jr. You know what I'm saying? That's who that was. Is Xavier the Boxing Nerd, Walker Smith Jr. That's the answer. Okay, I'll ask that one right there. Okay, next question. What do Sugar Ramos, Ezzard Charles, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Emile Griffith all have in common? Once again, what do Sugar Ramos, Ezzard Charles, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Emile Griffith all have in common?
Where's the spoon?
Once again, what do Sugar Ramos, Ezzard Charles, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Emile Griffith all have in common? Timmy Diamond talking about they were all black men, goddamn. Xavier the Boxing there, they all killed the motherfucker. That's what it was. All of them killed an opponent.
Good shit, Xavier.
Next question. What fighter died from injuries he obtained in his February 20th, 1948 bout with Ezzard Charles?
FOG in the building.
Once again, what fighter died from injuries he obtained in his February 20th, 1948 bout with Ezzard Charles? Look at that, Xavier the Boxing Nerd. My bad. Joe Brown won his 135-pound strap against Wallace Smith. Okay. YouTube algorithm, yet. Hold on, that's the other one. I'm tripping. What fighter died from injuries he obtained in his February 20, 1948 bout with Ezzard Charles? I don't see the answer, goddamn. Where y'all at? I done heard Scrapbook talk about this one a few times. That's what made me ask this question. Once again, what fighter died from injuries he obtained in his February 20th, 1948 bout with Ezzard Charles? And Xavier the boxing nerd, I definitely will go back and look. I got to see it with my own eyes. I can't really just take your correction. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect it, but I got to go see it with my own eyes, and then I'll come back and make the correction next time. But definitely appreciate you keeping me on point, though, man. That's, you know what I'm saying. We out here to learn some right shit, and I
Yes,
definitely ain't trying to spread no false information. What you say, bro?
I was saying yes, sir. That's all. You know, that's what I was telling you, Mr. YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, that would be Sam Baruti. And like I said, I done heard Scrapbook Boxing talking about that one a few times. You know what I'm saying? Sam Baruti. Okay, next question. What two men died from injuries they obtained in their fights versus Sugar Ramos? Once again, what two men died from injuries they obtained in their fights versus Sugar Ramos?
Don't sit your ass back. Get your ass in the game. He said, I'm letting others answer. He already know.
Once again, what two men died from injuries they obtained in their fights versus Sugar Ramos? Rough out there talking about AJ. Main AJ Anthony Joshua. What two men died from injuries they obtained in their fights versus Sugar Ramos? YouTube algorithm gave you one. Davey Moore is one. That's who we beat for the featherweight title. I'm seeing Davey Moore. It's another one. It's one more. His initials are JB. Derek Bailey got it. Jose Blanco. So he killed Jose Blanco and Davey Moore, according to what I was reading on BoxRec anyway. All right, next question. What fighter is considered the greatest bantamweight of all time by some historians, the greatest Brazilian fighter of all time, and held the record for the longest undefeated run in boxing history since the start of his career, before it was broken by Nino Benvenuti and later by Julio Cesar Chavez? So once again, what fighter is considered the greatest bantamweight of all time by some historians, the greatest Brazilian fighter of all time by some historians, and held the record for the longest undefeated run in boxing history since the start of his career, before it was broken by Nino Benvenuti and later on by Julio Cesar Chavez? YouTube algorithm talking about he don't know why you put V. Xavier the boxing there got it. Ezzard Joffrey. I think that's how you say it. Name Ezzard Joffrey. Goddamn good job on that one. Okay, next question. What fighter was from Italy, held a record of 115-3, according to BoxRec, avenged all 3 of his losses and 5 of his 8 draws? Hold on, he was 115-3-8. My bad. So he was 100. Hold on, let me start over. What fighter was from Italy, held a record of 115-3-8, avenged all 3 of his losses and 5 of his 8 draws, and he fought from lightweight to super welterweight? I don't see it. Main down there talking about Sugar Ray Robinson. This motherfucker from Italy. Goddamn. Once again, all right, the YouTube algorithm got it. That'll be Duilio Lloyd. Goddamn motherfucker from Italy. I had never heard of him. I ain't gonna even lie. That was my first time.
You know? Yeah, don't forget we be doing these Trivia Tuesdays to keep everybody brushed for the tournament. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. McGregor said man was a beast already. All right, next question. What fighter was born in Puerto Rico, trained by Customado, and won a silver medal for the United States after losing to Laszlo Papp of Hungary in the finals? I was looking at some Laszlo Papp earlier too. They got some of his shit on YouTube. He was a pretty good fighter too. Had a lot of power, and he had good defense for a person that put all his weight on the front foot. I was impressed by that motherfucker. I see why you're a 3-time Olympic gold medalist in the Olympics. Once again, what fighter was born in Puerto Rico, trained by Customado, and won a silver medal for the United States after losing to Laszlo Papp of Hungary in the finals? Xavier the boxing there said, did he go pro? Who you talking about, did he go pro? Laszlo Papp? Yeah, he had some professional fights. Boxing was outlawed in Hungary, but they still let the motherfucker fight as a professional. And they said his record was 27-0-2 with 15 knockouts as a professional. That's Laszlo Papp. Once again, what fighter was? Hold on, do I see the answer? All right, YouTube algorithm got it. My bad. That'll be Jose Torres. I see you. Yeah, Jose Torres. Okay, this is my last question right here. Who prevented Laszlo Papp from fighting Joey Giardello for the middleweight championship? YouTube algorithm say the 56 Olympic Games. Once again, who prevented Laszlo Papp from fighting Joey Giardello for the middleweight championship? He was doing his thing, Laszlo Papp, man. And let the motherfucker fight and shit. This is the last question, too.
Is it the mob?
Oh, that's a good guess, but it ain't the mob, though. That's a good
guess. They in boxing for a long time.
Once again, who prevented Laszlo Papp from fighting Joey Giardello for the middleweight championship? Chris Wright talking about Andy Ruiz. Once again, who prevented Laszlo Papp from fighting Joey Giardello for the middleweight championship? YouTube algorithm talking about uncle on this one. No, zero idea. Goddamn, he gave me an unk though, man. Y'all follow suit. Throw your fives up. Plead the fifth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Or you can say Mate, like blood sport. Goddamn. Give up. Holler a fifth. Yeah, give me some more. I feel good. I feel like a sadistic motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Give me them fives.
Shit, I see the dream going out swinging. He said the goddamn police.
All right, I got enough fives. I'm gonna join it out there. It was the Hungarian government revoked his permit to travel abroad in 1965. So once again, the Hungarian government revoked his permit to travel abroad in 1965. And Laszlo Papp said he felt like it was because of jealousy, because he had became a big star. He was a 3-time Olympic gold medalist. He was whooping a few dudes as a professional, and he was making more money than most of the government officials in his country. So he felt like they was hating on him and shit, and they took away his permit to travel abroad. So that's why he couldn't come to the States. You know what I'm saying? And fight Joey Giardello. You know what I'm saying? I just read that today. YouTube algorithm, wow. They're bailing them damn commies, huh, man?
Hey, there the boxing letter said Donald Trump.
Yeah. Man said, I got a historical question. Who prevented Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn from cherry picking and playing politics, goddamn?
Oh, Ruiz.
McGregor said, that's fucked up. Hell yeah, that's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? They're straight up hating on that dude. And I feel kind of sad when I see that shit, man, because, you know, he one of them fighters that you think what could have been. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously he was a good fighter. I mean, he to me, he had a couple of stylistic flaws and shit, but hey, he was effective in what he did. 3 Olympic gold medals. He was undefeated as a champion. He had them 2 draws, you know what I'm saying? But he seemed like a bad motherfucker from what I'm seeing, the way he fight. Who was the first IBF welterweight champion? Shit, I don't know who the first IBF welterweight champion. I think the first welterweight champion, period, will be out of Kid Levine and Paddy Duffy, though. I can know that off the top of my head, but I don't know the first IBF welterweight champion. Not seeing the dream say, you should give me that Trex. You should give me that Trex. The government is the police. Right. They took his passport. They took my weed. Goddamn, no, not the weed. Mark Wonderly talking about Tupac. YouTube algorithm said Paddy Duffy first ever trade. Yeah, I seen both of them. That's why I said that shit. I saw Kid Levine one place and another. As a matter of fact, I think one of them was on BoxRec and one of them was on Wikipedia or something like that. But one of them said Kid Levine and one said Paddy Duffy. So whenever somebody asks that question, I throw them both out there. Goddamn, I should get one. I should get them right with one of them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, them all the trivia questions that I had did. I didn't expect for a bad motherfucker like McGregor boxing stars to come in here and break this shit up. And I don't see Xavier the boxing nerd all the time, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't expect him to come in here and break the shit up either. I expected it to be a little tougher. Xavier the boxing nerd said Donald Carey first IBF welterweight champion. All right, I try to remember that shit. I think he fought out of Texas too, so I should know that. What'd you say, bro?
I said me too.
Yeah. Hey, and that's a good point, man. Anytime y'all got some facts or something y'all want to come through and pass on, man, we happy to hear that shit, man, because we learning this shit too. Ever since we started the trivia, I done learned a lot more about boxing than I did before I came. You know what I'm saying? Chris Rayner, Donald Carey was the first IBF. True, okay. YouTube algorithm questions were really good. Appreciate that shit. Got to go back and make that correction on Xavier the Boxing Nerd's correction that he gave me. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'll do that next time. We're going to be back on Thursday. I'm going to do that breakdown for Kid Azteca on Thursday too, because I was supposed to do that today. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all bearing with us. And y'all also know, man, like anytime y'all got some suggestions or something like that, hey, man, we all for a focus group, goddamn. If y'all something that y'all think we ain't doing good or we could do better, or anything that can improve your experience, just shoot that shit out there, man. Kid Mid, what's up with it? What up, family? I've been listening but couldn't get in the live chat for some reason because them questions was raining down on your ass. You didn't want to be down there.
YouTube tripping. Dalton Judge was getting kicked out. Shit was going haywire.
Okay, YouTube algorithm said who was the first ever WBC champion in any division? I don't know, man, but when I got to thinking, I was thinking about who legitimized one of them belts though. And damn, who was the fuck that damn heavyweight champion? Because I know Xavier the Boxing Nerd was trying to tell me about this shit. He said that Marvin Hagler was the first person to have the belt for that sanctioning body. Then it was another fighter, like a heavyweight, who picked up the belt, and that legitimized the belt. But my mind is drawing a blank. I can't think who the fuck that was right now. And I seen the dreams that I would be kicking ass by the tournament level. It's levels to this shit, goddamn, yeah. Bailey Donald Carey, the Lone Star Cobra. YouTube algorithm, okay, you talking about he wrong. Main Boxing Biker facts, we here for the people, goddamn, already. YouTube algorithm say he's the first heavyweight. First ever WBC belt holder was Emile Griffith. Okay, Xavier the Boxing there. Hagler was the first IBF champ. Holmes legitimized. Okay, you remember that question then. I was thinking Holmes. I promise to God I was thinking Holmes, but it didn't sound right in my mind. So you talking about the IBF. All right, so your other question was the WBC. Okay. I got you, my brother. I got you. I'm learning too, man. I'm learning. Goddamn me. But if y'all want to talk about some boxing shit, man, y'all can throw some topics up in the chat or whatever. Otherwise, I guess we go ahead and shut this motherfucker down so I could rest up my back and shit so we can come back on Thursday. Cause y'all know I got this old ass man back and shit. McGregor said we all learning. Kid Mid said YouTube been tripping. I couldn't see La D in the live chat yesterday, but I could see her on my TV through Chromecast. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, man. Ever since AJ got his ass knocked out, everybody YouTube been tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Instagram and blocking videos and shit.
Yeah, man. That was a shot heard all around the world, wasn't it? That was Lexington and Concord in this motherfucker. I think that's a shot heard around the world. I ain't the best history. For real. Tyler down there laughing. Yeah, man, I'm going ahead and get my little asthma pump together, put me some of this 5OG. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
You ready to wind down? Y'all want to go? You ready to go ahead and shut it down?
Yeah, we go shut it down. We've been on almost an hour. We'll be back with some more trivia before the tournament, man. We trying to do, throw some stuff out there so everybody had a chance to know what's going on when we put that tournament together. So we're gonna do the trivia Tuesday every Tuesday.
Yes, sir. And I see that 30 didn't quite feel like enough. So next time I'm gonna come with some more questions. I just didn't want to talk y'all to death because I felt like some of them hoes was hard and like some people would have to go to Google to get them. I didn't expect to have two Titans down there. But that brings us up to the our next tournament, man. I'm gonna try to have a tournament with all the bad motherfuckers in it. I want Xavier the Boxing there. McGregor can bring his ghost smelling ass through. Go over there and go holler at Haplotype. Go holler at Lawrence Williams. Go holler at Reef the Watcher. Rainer, Ride Extra Champ. La D. I need all my heavy hitters in this tournament, man. I'm gonna put that shit together. I don't know exactly when we're gonna do it, but we're gonna keep y'all posted on that shit. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn me, appreciate everybody coming through. My bad, I ain't had the kid ass Tecker breakdown. I'm gonna have that shit on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Come through on Thursday for the Throwdown Thursday. We just gonna be breaking down fights, talking boxing, talking about the fights that's coming up this weekend and shit. I think we got that youngster. What's his name? Who that youngster that fight on Saturday? He fight on ESPN. Oscar Valdez. I think he fight this Saturday. Y'all already know we're gonna be calling the fights. Calling Frog out of well. Winston Lee, peace, family. Just left the gym. Goddamn. Unrivaled boxing talking news. What's up? I don't recognize you. Good night. Goddamn. Appreciate you stopping by.
Good night, man.
Appreciate everybody. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't, man. But we're gonna get up with y'all on Thursday, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. It's always fun enjoying, you know what I'm saying, chilling with the fam, talking this boxing talk. You know what I'm saying? As usual. Man, I hope everybody had fun. You know what I'm saying? It's always fun enjoying it with y'all in the gym. And until next time, don't forget to tell them haters and trolls, the fuck out my gym.
You heard him.
Hey.